Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into it like I always do. What did I do today? I marked my previous day's high, which was up here. I marked my data lows, which was right here. Data lows were based off of producer price index, which came out at 8:30 Eastern. That being said, I was anticipating for price to go lower down towards that area of liquidity, which was those data lows like I mentioned. Obviously, price did not do that. I had previous day's high marked out, and I saw previous day's low was swept, but I didn't think anything of it considering, I already saw price was sweeping higher highs, and I assumed or had a good probabilistic mindset that price was going to head lower. Obviously, that wasn't the case. So, what I had to do is switch my bias and flip bullish. But before I get into that, I want to talk about the trade itself. What was my reason for entry? We had pre-market highs swept, which were also London highs, and upon the 1 minute, I saw that we were about to inverse, but we didn't quite inverse. So upon us not inversing, that trade did kind of go against our direction. At the same time, though, the way I look at it was price was remaining bearish and we just had a bullish move up. There's just bullish buy volume that just came in, and I can't particularly do much about it when it comes to that point. Because, like I said, it's all based off of probabilities, right? I saw bearish volume, I saw a break of structure. Overall, my theory was we were going to remain bearish. Didn't work out. It is what it is. That's just how trading goes. We ended up hitting stop loss, which, like I said, it's fine. I wasn't thinking anything of it. I had a good entry and it followed through my bias. And with that being said, I ended up flipping my bias, and the reason being was because we remained in bullish price action. Upon my entry in this trade, I was going for the previous day's high, which was 182 points, a lot of points. I obviously de-risked my size considering I had a loss beforehand. Once I entered into this trade, I excuse me, I saw that we were consolidating, then we had a bullish move up, started consolidating again. I didn't want to stay in this trade personally because I'd be in this trade for hours on end, and let alone upon my exit, obviously the trade went higher and went decently higher, I believe 40 to 50 points higher. But I mean, at the end of the day, I closed that trade in profit, and also, I mean, more so near break even, which is, like I said, it is what it is. Uh, Obviously, now the trade would have definitely hit my stop loss off this candle here at 11:23 Eastern. So overall, the trade would have been invalidated, right? I did have FOMO when I saw this move happen. I definitely was kind of spiteful, and I did want to enter back into the trade. Luckily, I didn't, and I stayed disciplined. That's what I pat myself on the back for, is actually staying disciplined and not re-entering into that trade. Already took a loss, and this trade I was near break even. It was best for me to just walk away for the day. There was no reason for me to continue to enter into a trade and potentially, have another loss and, just ruining my own psychology. That's something I am trying to avoid, and that's something that's happened to me in the past too many times, which is the reason why I make these videos and the reason why I journal all these videos. So, or journal all my progress, not videos. So, with that said, uh, what what exactly am I going to do moving forward? I mean, as far as trading goes, and as far as what happened today, like I said, there's going to be unfortunate events in trading, and everything is probabilistic. All I can do is follow the market the best that I can, continue with my probabilities, continue with my strategy, continue with my basically business model, and have just that mindset of focus and have the mindset of being focused and consistent. I'd rather be disciplined and have consistent progress than, having those windfall trades where I have my P&L go up and down like a roller coaster. That just doesn't make sense to me. Tomorrow I will not be trading, considering it's a Friday and I don't typically trade Fridays. A little fun little thing. It's Friday the 13th. Not a super superstitious person, but regardless, I don't trade Fridays because I've noticed in terms of my strategy, Fridays I'm actually the least profitable on those days. Most of my days have been negative on Fridays. Today, the volume was actually really slow. We had very low volume, 591, 648, etc. And we had little volume spikes here and there, but the volume definitely was slow. So today wasn't the best day in terms of volume. But overall, in terms of my risk management and trading, I'd say today was very decent. I would put my psychology at an 8 out of 10, considering I did feel some sort of spite seeing the second trade I have go up quite decently and then have a rejection down. Obviously, I mean, there's no there's no way I would exit into a trade, because if I saw this move up, I would be expecting for us to continue even higher. So if anything, it was a good thing I exited out of this trade because I would have had even more. Um, I would have had even more of a fault in my psychology, seeing this trade go back down to my break even level. So yeah, as far as all of today, I'd say I did pretty decent. And coming into next week, I do believe I'll do a lot better as long as I maintain my consistency and my discipline. Undoubtedly, I'd be doing a lot better. So, yeah.